Hey, this is Chris Spiker. We're back.
I'm Aaron Goldstein, and we are with Matthew Broderick, and you are with Jolly Good Media.
That's right.
Hey, welcome, Matthew. Did we get you into the Chamber of Commerce yet?
Not quite
You're
yet.
this close.
This close, but I've been told by my networking organization,
Yes.
Team Referral Network,
Ah,
that they have a membership and I can come as them, but I'm not sure I'll be able to sell my business as much as I would. So I'm kind of on the fence about that.
Gotcha.
I will be attending most of the meetings though.
you know, I've seen you, and you're a presence to be reckoned with.
Oh, thank you.
And you
What do
brought a
mean by
gift, man, and it's a good thing. So that's I'm sitting across from you at the B for B, because you got up at 7 o'clock and came to a meeting,
that? That's true.
and then that was like the second time I'd seen you, so
Yeah, I like the 7 o'clock meetings. It sets you up for the rest of the day.
yeah. You know, it's not always convenient for everybody, and that's why we have lunch meetings and we have evening events, and you do not have to go to all of them, because somewhere in there you actually have to do work that
That's true.
showing up and talking is doing work, but there's other work.
I hear a lot from people who say you should be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Do you ever try that? Do you ever attempted that?
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Every morning?
Yeah. And I just it's my time. It's quiet. The house is quiet. The roads are quiet.
That's what I've heard is the reason that you should be doing that, because it's you time.
Yeah.
You can read, you can go for a walk, you can visit the nature preserve, the High Desert Nature Preserve, or something like that, and see all the joggers there, and have some alone time with the coyotes.
Weekends are even quieter,
Mhm.
because you just don't have that many people getting on the freeway at 4:30, 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can look up and down the street and there may not be another car. And to me that's very calming.
So if you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, do you still snooze your alarm?
Are you asking me questions or am I asking you questions?
Oh, you're right. It's supposed to be you asking me questions.
Welcome to the Matthew Broderick Show. And
So how's AV Florist nowadays? Are you going for plants or flowers for Valentine's Day? How are we doing that?
that's the next section.
Oh, is that right?
I want to know more about you, man. So the name of your company is Jolly Good Media.
You like that?
I love it.
All right.
What services does Jolly Good Media offer?
What a fantastic question, Chris. I wonder where you're getting these questions
Well,
from.
I think I read it exactly like you wrote it.
All right. So we do web design and video production. When we started the company around about 4 years ago, we ran the gamut. We did everything. It's just me and my wife who run this company. And we had this idea that's usually a bad business idea, that if there's money on the table, we don't want to get rid of it. We don't want to say no to anything. So we used to do anything that was web
Anything
design
and
related.
everything.
Exactly.
And you're all over the map.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
We were all over the map. Then we decided at some point that what we really wanted to focus on is what we were really good at. So we got rid of a lot of the PPC and things like that, and we started focusing on good-looking websites that work very well for marketing purposes, and video production that works well with social media marketing and things like that.
That's what I want to ask you about is those videos.
Yes.
Been my experience. You know, you have an offer, 10 videos?
Right now it's 12 videos.
12 videos.
For only $250. So let me explain this a little bit. What we looked at when we started offering videos in our studio was how much videos usually cost for businesses.
Yeah.
We believe that videos are the future of marketing. It's the one way to get in front of your clients where it's them talking to you, but you can talk to many people at the same time. But what we found was those video producers were going out and collecting tens of interviews and grand drone shots, and it would take them weeks to complete this video and then weeks more to edit it. And so they were clocking in about 100 hours at the end of it, and those would start costing around $3,000 to $5,000. What we thought was, yes,
If they ever got produced.
if they ever got produced.
There you go.
The business owner around here isn't really interested in something of that, not caliber, but isn't really interested in putting that much effort into something that's just going to last 3 to 4 minutes. What we thought people wanted was to just be in front of their clients, just them talking to the clients, with the regalia in the background.
Kind of like a minding your business interview.
Yeah, exactly like that. Just us talking to the camera.
Yep.
Yep. So we started doing it where they come into our studio, and we do 2-hour sessions. You can either do all the 12 videos in that 2-hour session, or if you want to come back every week or something like that, then it's 6 videos for $250. So they come into the studio, and for about half an hour we discuss what kind of videos they want to make and where they were going to put the videos, which dictates how we were going to edit them. And then we give them advice on how best to use those videos after they have them. And then the next hour and a half we'd produce. And we'd film pretty much a constant reel. So that's an hour and a half's worth of video. I'd be marking on my check mark where the best takes were, where they said the best things. And then in my editing studio, I take that an hour and a half and I split it into 12 videos. And I put the beginning and the end, the animations in it. I change the background to look attractive. I consider what kind of colors they'd like, and I personalize every video towards them.
Try to showing the value of $250. A typical 3-minute video takes how many hours of editing?
Are you talking about with someone else or with Jolly Good Media?
Well, you're controlling the environment, but your client is in there and they talk, and can you just put it up in 10 minutes, or does it take you a few hours to...
Oh, it takes me a few hours.
Yeah.
But the idea is that because all of the videos will have the same background and the same intro and outro, that 12 videos is practically the same time as one video, because I'm just chopping one video into 12 different sections.
They used to call that the bed, there in the middle.
Oh yeah?
The in and the out,
Mhm.
and the bed in the middle. So you drop something into the bed and you have the intro and the outro.
You know, I'm going to say that next time to my clients,
Yeah.
and they're
I'm
going
gonna put
to
that
know
to
what
bed.
I'm going to say straight away.
You've been talking to an old guy again. And so why do people enjoy working with Jolly Good Media?
Another fantastic question, Chris. Where
It's
are you
number
getting
2
this
on your
from?
list.
Well, like I said, Jolly Good Media right now is just a husband and wife team. My wife handles a lot of the maintenance and client satisfaction, and I do a lot of the filming, the web design, and the marketing as well. I think why people like working with us is because we're very personal. We take a very personal approach with our clients. They're not just our clients, they're our family. And I know you must probably hear that one a lot.
You kind of
Oh, yeah.
remind me of my Uncle Bob, a little bit.
What was your Uncle Bob like?
Just like you.
Nice.
Tall, yeah. Had that British accent. Is that British or?
That is, it's a
Oh,
British
whew.
accent.
Didn't want to say Australian.
I've also been practicing my radio voice, can you tell? It's kind of that low, gruff voice.
Why,
Just
yes.
kind of- yes. Did you have to practice that? Have you got a different
I
voice?
practice it every day.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a high squeaky voice when I'm not here.
Really? I like to hear that sometime. Just
Okay.
go out for a coffee, so there it is.
Yeah, that's all you're going to get from me.
All right.
It's all about the customer.
It is all
Yeah.
about the customer. And actually, on that note, what we found with a lot of other web designers is, well, they either promise things that they can't deliver, or they're very, very bad with communication. So they get into a situation where they'd be calling us and be really unhappy with their previous web designer.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how to take, because it either sends a bad message from my industry, or it's good because we get some new clients. I prefer to think that it's a bad message for our industry, so I try and put a good hat on our industry.
Well, it's like any other industry. Aaron and I have been working together for about 3 years, and we've seen them come and go
Oh yeah?
just in our short time. And some people are fun to work with, and others are like, wow. You know, having somebody who provides service, they should not be the part of the equation that is high maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
The customer should be high maintenance.
You know, I think from the moment they walk into your studio, they kind of, not from their words, but from their actions and the way they treat you, they give an impression of how they'd like to be treated. And picking up on those signals is an important part of customer service as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote right here, the best video in the world is nothing without views. I've had people say, here's your video,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, okay, now what? Who's gonna watch it? So how do people watch your video?
Well, the sad fact of the internet is it's not really a if you build it, they will come situation.
Right.
You can't just build a website and expect everybody to find its way there. There's lots of little interesting facets that go into making your website discoverable or your video watchable.
And you
What-
know that stuff.
Yes.
Wow.
A lot of it is persistence. You need to continue to make content. Have you ever heard of the content monster?
I have not, but I know content is content.
Content is content, but people tend to follow you. Like, you have your own followers, Chris.
Yes.
And
I want some more.
you want some more?
Uh-huh.
Well, you got to keep on making the content.
Ah.
If you stop making the content, then they'll eventually dissipate.
Oh,
and,
that's why
come back.
you post something once a day on Facebook, and you pop a video once a week or whenever, regular, so there's fresh stuff.
Yeah.
Just content.
I mean, the problem with that is that sometimes you could be forced to come up with content that might not be worthwhile. Have you ever read a blog or watched a video and you think, man, there's about a nugget of information in here at most?
Yeah.
You've got to make it to an extent that the content continues to be of high quality as well. And there's all sorts of little other tips and tricks, like we were talking before, location tagging the video. That's a big stage of the video. Other thing is making sure it's on the right websites. The beautiful thing about a video is you can put it on social media, it's Twitter, Facebook, you can put it on YouTube, Instagram, you can put it on LinkedIn. You can take that video, and this is called content leverage. Let's say you get a video, you can take the audio off, and then suddenly you have a podcast. Then you can take images from that video, and suddenly you've got stills that you can caption. That one video can turn into all sorts of content.
Well, we're kind of picking your brain a little bit because this is the kind of conversation, you're joining the chamber and that's business owners and decision makers, but this is the kind of stuff they need to know. They can't just say, oh, I paid a guy to do it.
I have a vision of the future, and it's a little bit radical, but I think in the future every company is going to really need an in-house person to be taking care of all these things.
Definitely.
Someone that
They're gonna
is
be 12
responsible
years
for
old.
Facebook, Google, and
Yeah.
the website and
Right.
everything. And they're going to be 12 years old, you're right. There's already 12-year-olds that do what I do, but much better, I imagine.
But how cool. I mean, these 12-year-olds are going to have jobs like they used to. They used to have to mow lawns and wash the dog and, split wood and things. Now they're just going to be managing.
Oh man, I used to split wood.
The boss isn't here right now, but we've got about 4 seconds left. Contact information for you.
Oh yeah, you can reach me at 661-965-3418 or go to jollygoodmedia.com. Read our reviews on Google.
Matthew Broderick, you've been on Minding Your Business. What an experience, huh?
Thank you very much, guys. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that.
We'll be right back.